Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. I have been off of YouTube for a few weeks now. I have started back onto my old ward again, and things have been absolutely manic for me in my personal life. So I took a break from YouTube. I've kind of like lost some of my zeal for making content, or videos if you want to call it, because I don't want Peter Mon coming after me for saying content creator. But yeah, I had to take a little step back from social media. But I have a friend whose name is Evelina, and I'll link her channel below. She actually suggested that because I'm trying to find my mojo again and trying to get back into the swing of things, that I do a favorites video, because she says that my makeup looks flawless every time I put it on. So she was like, do a favorites video. I would watch that. I want to know your secrets. I want to know what you do. So I was like, hey, fuck it. Why not? I'll do a favorites video. I've never done one before. So this is a new thing for my channel. I think what I might actually be doing is I might be breaking these videos up a little bit. So I'm going to do my skincare first. Then I'm going to put all that away back into my toilet. I'm going to then move into like face and that sort of thing. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing some of my current favorites, then keep watching. Okay, so something you guys may or may not know about me is I have very problematic skin. I have adult acne, and I used to use, for years, I'd used Proactiv. I used Proactiv since I was about 17, maybe 18, and I was a huge fan of it. I would always tell people about it, whenever they asked me, your skin looks really great, what do you use? And I would tell them that I would use, that I used Proactiv. Well, when I went and got my, had my little, what is it called? I went to a dermatologist and they were like, Proactiv is actually really bad for your skin. So I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying this is what I was told. So I immediately stopped using the Proactiv because the woman told me, well, not dermatologist, but the beautician told me that that it actually causes scarring and can increase your issues with scarring and that sort of thing. So I do have some scarring. I have scarring on my cheeks, a bit, particularly this side. I've got scarring down my neck. I've got scarring on my chin, that sort of thing. But anyway, so I immediately went to Mecca, and I asked them, look, I've got acne prone skin. It's combination oily. I have issues with breakouts, like, the stuff on my neck, like I really can't help. The stuff on my neck is hormonal. And the more I mess with it, the worse it gets. So I just leave it alone. But the girl at Mecca, who I've spoken with several times, super duper chill and really nice chick. She suggested a list of things for me to try out. So I tried them all out, got little samples, and I really have fallen in love with my face care. So, I will start off with my first one. Now, some of these products are pretty pricey. Some of them are mid-range, but I feel like with skincare, you kind of can't skimp on it. Like, if you want your skin to look really great, you have to kind of be willing to spend a little bit of money on it. That being said, a little bit of each of these products goes a long way. So I've had these for probably over a year now. But yeah, anyway, so the first thing that I have is the Eve Lom cleanser, and it, basically you put a little bit of the amount on your fingers, you rub it onto your face, and then it comes with this like muslin cloth, that you warm up with hot water, and then you like steam your face with it. So you do that 3 times, and you then you rinse it off, and it leaves your skin like it's almost, when you rub it into your skin, it doesn't foam up. It almost stays like a like an oily type of consistency. It's really strange. I've never used anything like it, but it does wonders for getting like all your makeup off. It's got this beautiful scent to it. I'm not sure if it's like tea tree or eucalyptus or something like that, but nice fresh fragrance to it. When you do put it on, see, I'm almost out of it. When you do put it on, oh, just I love the way this stuff smells. When you put it on, it kind of, at first it's kind of grainy, but then it just smooths into like this oil. So you're just like really hydrating your face. And when you're, putting the muslin cloth on your face, muslin? I still don't know which one's right. Anyway, you put the cloth on your face, it's helping to open your pores, and then you're massaging the product into your skin even more. And then, like I said, you do that 3 times and then you rinse it off. And then, so I really, really like this cleanser. It's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but if you can get your hands on it, get a sample of it, try it out, see if you like it. If you don't like it, skincare is very personal. It is a very personal thing when it comes to makeup, is skincare. And you just have to try things out and see how they work for you. The next thing that I use as far as skincare is concerned, now I use the Eve L'Homme at night typically, and then right after it I will use the Drunk Elephant Bestie number 9 Jelly Cleanser. This has cantaloupe, and it's exactly what it says. It's a jelly cleanser. So you just rub it on your face with some hot water and Bob's your uncle, you're done. I love the way that this stuff smells too. It doesn't, if you get it in your eyes, it doesn't burn. It's a little bit of an irritation, but I use it all over my face, so I use it on my eyes as well. And, I don't find that it actually like makes my eyes burn. It slightly irritates them, but you're putting something in your eye that's not supposed to be there. So, I mean, it's not like if you get shampoo in your eye and that shit burns. It's not like that. So I find it really easy and gentle to use around the eyes. The next thing that I use, now this is a bit pricey, but again, you only use a small amount of this. And again, I've had most of these things for about a year now. So I've got the Tatcha, the rice polish for deep skin cleansing. And basically what it is it says it's a foaming enzyme powder exfoliant for normal to oily skin. So basically what you do is you pour out just a tiny bit of this onto your palms, you rub it in, and you rub it onto your wet face. It again starts off very grainy, so it does do a bit of exfoliating, but it does foam up eventually. And it's really nice. It doesn't have a scent to it that I've noticed. Yeah, no scent to it at all. So there's no fragrances in there that are gonna like irritate your skin if you have really sensitive skin like that. A little bit goes a long way. You put just the tiniest amount on your hand, and it works really well. I love the way that it makes my skin feel. It makes it feel nice and clean without being tight, because I know that some, and that goes for all 3 of these, none of them leave me feeling super tight and dried out. Like it's really good. Again, try a sample of it, see if you like it, and if you want to invest in it. Because again, skincare is an investment. And basically I'm on YouTube and people come to me for, advice on makeup and how to do their makeup and face painting and stuff like that. So I want my canvas to look as good as possible. It is the one thing on YouTube that is selling for me. So, so I love the Tatcha skincare primer, not primer, well, yes, that too, but the foaming face cleanser. And they also have ones for different skin types as well. So mine is for normal to oily skin. They've got one that's for dry skin. They've got one that's for normal skin. And then they've got another one. I think they've got 4 of them now. But I actually talked to the Tatcha team on Instagram and asked them which one would be best for me. And they almost straight away responded back, you know, this is the right one for you. We hope you enjoy it, kind of thing. So the next thing I have, now this is probably the most expensive bit of my skincare that I have. I'm not going to tell you the price because it is embarrassing how much I've spent on this, but it is the Tatcha Essence. This is essentially a toner. They call it a plumping skin softener. They suggest that you put it, you like pour some into your hand and then you like kind of pat it into your skin. I actually use it on a cotton round because I use it to help wipe away the rest of the stuff that my cleanser may have missed or I might not have washed properly. Um, Again, it doesn't leave your skin, it doesn't leave it like, I don't want to say squeaky clean feeling because it doesn't leave you feeling dirty either, but it's not, it doesn't make your skin tighten, it doesn't burn, it doesn't have that alcohol-y type of feeling to it at all. And I really, really like it. So that's what I use. I use it on a daily basis and I love it. So, the next thing that I like to use is by Glam Glow. This is their Super Mud Mask, and this has a great like peppermint tea flavor or smell to it. Not a flavor. Don't eat this stuff, but it has a great scent to it as well. Scent for me is really nice for my skincare. I really like things that smell really, really yummy and nice on the skin. But sometimes using things that have a lot of fragrance in them can actually become an irritant if you have an outbreak or a breakout or something like that. So keep that in mind. But this mask is really great. The first time I used it, I've never had a mask that has just like sucked so much oil. And I know it sounds disgusting, but I've got very oily skin. I have large pores. And so it pulls all that shit out of your pores. But that being said, it doesn't irritate my skin to where I have breakouts because it's pulled all that stuff out of my skin. So I really like it. I use it maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. So I don't use it that often. It is a little pricey, but again, a little bit goes a long way. And I've had this jar for ages now. For my eyes, I use the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. I have been using this for yonks now. I find that I get really dry under eyes, and so when I put concealer and powder on, sometimes it can look a little crepey, and it's kind of not appealing looking in pictures at all. So yeah, I've been using this. I use it twice daily, and I'm very happy with it. Next thing I use for my moisturizer is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream Moisturizer. Anyway, it's got this really cool mechanism on it where you push down on this little button here and the product actually comes up through this little, I don't think my lights are going to let you see that, but there's a little like, it's a different type of pump basically, and it's really fun. This stuff doesn't have a fragrance if I remember correctly. No fragrance at all. It just glides on. It helps me stay hydrated. It doesn't make me feel like a grease ball. It's really nice. I love the way that it makes my skin feel, and I definitely feel like with using all of these things, you know, sometimes your skin gets dehydrated because you've like stripped away everything, and it just like this stuff just nicely sinks into your skin. It's not like it's starving for hydration, but it's really nice, and it doesn't leave you feeling like a greasy mess. So for my daytime, I use this is the next 4 products are going to be Drunk Elephant products. I use during the day, I use the Absorbic it is ascorbic acid, and it's got vitamin C protein in it. And with vitamin C, what it is it's like retinol. It helps with like resurfacing your skin. It helps break down that redness and scarring. So this stuff I use on a daily basis, and you just need like half a pump and you're golden. Any more than that, and it's just overkill at that point. You don't need a full pump. The same thing goes for the TLC Night Serum. This is a refine and retexture serum, and again, half a pump will do ya. It's a gel that resurfaces dull, congested skin by lifting away dead skin cells. So it again is kind of like that C Firma, where it helps to get rid of the dead skin that's laying on top of your face. And then I also at night will use the B Hydra Intense Hydrating Gel. And I know I keep saying a lot of hydrating things, resurfacing, that sort of thing. But again, this does not leave my face feeling greasy. It leaves my face feeling hydrated and very plump when I'm done using it. So I really like it a lot. The next thing I use this twice daily. It's the virgin marula oil. And you can take it or leave it. You don't have to use an oil. I find that particularly in the winter, this works really well for me. I'll use 2 drops of it rather than using a 1 drop, which is what I use in the summer. And again, you can kind of tailor your skincare to what works best for you at different times of the year. It's got a little dropper mechanism on it, and you just drop it onto your fingers and you mix it in with the rest of your stuff and put it on your face. And again, use that morning and night. And then this one is Dr. Dennis Gross Hyaluronic Marine Hydration Booster. This again has a little dropper, and I use 2 drops of this. I've got cat hair like all over. I let it sit on my bench or my couch, and now I've got freaking cat hair all over the place. So basically, this stuff is wonderful. I only use 1 to 2 drops in the morning. And the hyaluronic acid, it helps boost your hydration. Again, not making you oily. It's hydrating, not greasy. So I find that it really helps. Again, in the winter, it's really good for me. Even in the summer, I was still using it on a daily basis and not feeling like an oil slick later. I, again, felt really nice and hydrated, but not greasy. So that's why I like all of these products. For my lips, for my lippy lips, I like using, I have a lip scrub that I use. It's by Frank Body. It is the original lip scrub, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So, and it smells like coffee. Oh, it smells like a wonderful, wonderful espresso. So basically it's a sugar scrub, but you can't eat it, even though I do, but you shouldn't eat it, but I do. So anyway, basically it's a sugar scrub. You scrub it on your lips. It leaves back this really beautiful, like, almost like a sheen to your lips, but it when I tell you it exfoliates your lips, I am not joking. And then I immediately go in with the lip balm from Frank Body, which is in my handbag. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. So I use that right afterwards, and my lips are just, oh, I love it. And especially with winter coming up, you know, a lot of people don't think to take care of their lips as well. But I hate the feeling of dried, chapped lips. I hate it. So I'm constantly putting stuff on. But yes, Frank Body, I think this is like 12 or 14 bucks, less than $20, and it's totally worth every cent. The next thing that I like to use is the Frank Body, what is the name of this one? Original Coffee Scrub. This is an exfoliator. It was 12 doll hairs, I think, something like that. But it it's just it's a nice, beautiful scrub. It's a coffee scrub, so you're using basically coffee grounds, and yeah, you just leave it on and you use it a few times a week if you want. I typically will use it after I've shaved my legs, which doesn't happen very often because of my back pain. But I find that that really just helps to strip away so much of the dead skin, and it helps exfoliate. So I really like it. Trying to think of what else I can tell you that I like to use. Oh, forgot this. This is again pretty expensive, but I have had it for over a year now, and I'm just down to the last fourth of the bottle. This is the Rose Olivier Eau de Toilette, and this is by Bastide maybe. I don't speak French, so yay me. But this is one of the nicest, rosiest, cleanest smelling fragrances that I've ever smelled. I love rose scented things. I love rose water, rose oil, that sort of thing. This stuff is just phenomenal, and it stays. I do 2 squirts on my chest, 1 on the back of my neck, and that's it. It doesn't have this overwhelming, overpowering scent to it. It's just this clean, beautiful, rosy smell, and I really, really like it. So yeah. Oh, to remove my makeup, if I'm having a lazy day, I use my Nivea 3-in-1 cleansing wipes. Again, when you cleanse your face with this, if like me, you have bad nights sometimes and you can't stand and do your face care, you know, I'll use these. They're really good because they kind of cleanse, tone, and exfoliate all at the same time. And it doesn't have a reaction with any of the other products that I use. So that's always a big bonus, is you want to make sure that none of your skincare products are going to work against each other or possibly cause an irritation. So you always want to check, and I know it seems like, for me, I feel intimidated when I go into a makeup shop and I'm like, I'm trying to find some skincare and I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, if you just ask people, they are more than willing to help you. And, you know, don't be embarrassed to say, you know, that's too expensive for me. I can't make that kind of investment. What else can you suggest? You know, and to be honest, these are like $10 and you get 25 wipes for $10, or if that even. I think they're cheaper than that actually. And a lot of times they have the dual pack, so you get 2 for however much cheaper to do it. But yeah, that's basically it. That's for my skincare. So that's a lot of things. I'm looking at it all on my bench, and that's a lot of stuff, but it works for me, and it's what helps give me a really nice blank canvas so that I can put my makeup on and feel really confident and really happy with what I'm working with. So, basically that's it for this video, or this part of the video. I'll come back and I will do my skincare, not skincare, my makeup routine for all of my favorite makeup products. And yeah, I'm really excited. I hope you guys like this video. I don't even know if I'm going to edit it, to be honest, because it's only 24 minutes long, so maybe just edit down a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.